Reality Team TV, we back. We definitely back onto the red chair. You get me? I've got my big brother onto the red chair again. We're gonna have another very interesting conversation. We're gonna talk about some current affairs. We're gonna touch on football, politics, Hollywood, so many different things. How you doing, big bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good.
Yeah, man. The first thing I want to talk to you about is, what are your thoughts on, like the new football season ahead? If you can be as loud as you can as well.
Okay, sure, no problem. I'm personally, as a Chelsea fan, I'm looking forward for the new season. We made some good signing. We've got rid of a few dead woods out of the way. Man United, I don't know what Man United is doing. Arsenal, they got the guy they wanted to get throughout the whole pre-season, which was Gyökeres. So they've got the so-called the main man. Liverpool, they've got their new striker from Frankfurt, and at the same time, they're trying to pursue to get the deal with Isaac done. Once that deal gets done, I genuinely think it's either going to be them or City that be the favourites again. So, again, going back into the new season, once the new season starts, it's pretty much going to be similar to last season. I feel like Liverpool will lead the way. City will still be around. Arsenal's always there. Chelsea will be there. And I think Man United will be there as well. I don't think Aston Villa can repeat the same thing they did last year, because they pretty much caught everybody off by guard. And with Tottenham, them losing Son, I think they'll probably end up just challenging for like the top 8, top 7. That's what I think about it. And again, with Man United, I don't know, man. Something about this new manager. It's almost has made you guys feel less scarier. When I think of Man United now, it's almost like I don't fear you guys anymore. It's like a so-called mid-table team. So that's anyway. But again, this is my personal opinion. That's what I think.
Yeah. And what are your thoughts on, like Diego Jota and his brother passing away?
Man, I'm so sorry, man. Again, my condolences goes to all his family. But to me, that was a shock. It's almost like a reality check to realize all of us, no matter where you are, no matter how much income you might have, no matter what kind of like state you might be in life, it's like nobody can cheat death. It almost means that when it's your time, it's your time. That's what I believe anyway. So again, my condolences. My thoughts goes out to his family. And man, the toughest thing was for a parent. Imagine losing 2 kids like simultaneously. When I think about that really broke my heart. So again, I feel so sorry for the parents, and may God give them strength and courage to carry on and continue living their lives. But man, life can be so cruel sometimes.
For you, who do you think is the best footballer in the world at the moment?
Right now, personally, if I'd say who's the best footballer in the world, even though I don't want to admit it, it will have to be Lamine Yamal. He's the guy where you give him the ball, he's guaranteed he's going to do something, and it's unpredictable. But simultaneously, I like the way Dembele plays. So to me, it's either one of them two, Dembele or Lamine Yamal.
What about Football Manager? Who's the best football manager at the moment?
Managers-wise, at the moment, there's 2 guys I think they're equal. Obviously, look, Luis Enrique, he's got the team, he's got the money. So him doing what PSG did last year, it was inevitable, because they've been chasing that Champions League for so many years. It's just a different manager. They got different players. So what PSG did basically, get rid of Neymar, Messi, and Mbappe, they got rid of egos. And they replaced egos with talent. So once that ego was gone, it's almost like everybody in the changing room was in the so-called equal playing field. And when you got no egos in the changing room, we saw the results. So I think the best manager in the world, if I have to give it, he has to be Ancelotti, in my opinion anyway. That's what I think. Because him coming to the Prem, winning the Prem his first season with a team like him, we didn't know what to do with him. So I think it's him, and then after him, it's probably gonna be the Barcelona manager next, and then Enrique.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also, right now, what is the best league in at the moment to you? What is the best football league at the moment?
Oh, this is tricky. Again, it's gonna be between the Prem and the Spanish league. Even though the Farmers League did a thing last year, now they're going around saying, yeah, no bad for the Farmer League, huh? Okay, we saw what you did, but going into next season, you've got everybody's attention. So I'm not gonna say the French league is one of the best league in the world. No way. The German league, no way. The Italian league, they're starting to mock it now. They're calling it the European version of the MLS. It's where players go to retire. Man like McTominay, De Bruyne just went there. Yeah. Lukaku's there. That's where all of them go. I think Smalling is there. Loftus-Cheek. So to me, the best leagues in Europe is gonna have to be the Prem. Because with the Prem, you've got like 4 to 5 teams that genuinely can win it. La Liga is gonna be Barca, Madrid, and maybe, just maybe, Atletico. So to me, I have to say the best league in the world, the most competitive wins the league. And again, everything. If you look online, you see the numbers. Yeah, the Prem is the best league in the world. That's what I think anyway.
Mikel Arteta, do you feel like this season is finally time for him to either win something or fuck off?
No, for when it comes to Arteta next season, no more excuses. No more excuses. He has to deliver. That's gonna be I think they're gonna be in phase 6 or phase 5. Maresca was just in phase 1 last season. He won 2 Prem. So Arteta, like I said, after the season finished, all my Arsenal friends, they were saying there's one piece that we're missing, and that's Gyökeres. Throughout the whole summer, they've been talking about him. So once that deal was done, there's no more excuses. Arteta has to deliver. If he doesn't deliver, I believe even the so-called hardcore Arteta fans, even they'll slowly but surely turn against him. Because again, we live in the thing about sports, it's a result game. You know, it's a result business. So I think Arteta's got no more excuses. If he wins something next season, it will extend his lifeline. If he don't win nothing, he's cooked.
What do you think about Marcus Rashford joining Barcelona?
That was a weird move. It's like, it almost reminded me back in the day when you're playing Championship Manager and then the season's about to start, you go down the Championship, you're like, let me see if this guy can do something for my team. And it's almost like, it's the risk versus the reward. It's on loan, it's for free. Did they buy him or did they go him on loan?
So they basically signed him on loan.
On loan.
But with an option to buy him after next season.
Yeah, bro. It's like you telling a Jew, like, yo, man, let me wear your jewelry to the walls, man. If I break it, I'll pay for it. Now give it back to you. Yeah. It's a win-win for both of you. So with the Rashford thing, again, it perplexed me, man, because that came out of nowhere. You know, it was so random. But hey, you never know. But sometimes when you put a player like him with good players like Barcelona, what it can do sometimes, it can actually elevate your game. So maybe there can only be 2 things. Could either not break into the first team, or if he does get in, it can elevate his game as well. Because when you look around, everybody's talented on that team. So let's just give him 10 games this season and see what he produces. But so far pre-season, I've seen a few clips about him and he's misplacing the ball. He's not really adapted to the Barca playing style. But again, it's too soon for him. But personally, as a football fan, I've always liked Rashford, man. He's got that something about him. He's a game changer.
Paul Pogba, you know, obviously he got banned for a few years. I think for a while anyway. Now he's back. He has signed for obviously Monaco in the French league. Do you feel like Paul Pogba do you feel like he's got something still to offer to football?
Yeah, he's got something to prove. Remember, how old is he now? 30 something?
Yeah, 30.
Ronaldo's in his 40s. The thing about these footballers, they live a life that we don't live. So they probably get like nutrition, personal trainers. And on top of that, I don't know if it's going to make sense, but how many years was he banned for?
I don't even know, but he was banned for a little while. Yeah. I think probably for like, I don't know.
Sometimes that could actually be a good thing, because imagine all that time his body was resting. The body was resting. So maybe if he might be 38 on paper, he might still be 35 when he actually comes out when he comes out from the suspension. So that's what I think anyway. Because if you don't play football for that long and all you've been doing just walking around, taking your time, maybe that's an advantage for him. But it's either way, it's a win-win for Monaco anyway. Them signing him, I can imagine they're probably sold. They're gonna start selling more shirts. Even me as a normal football fan, I'm gonna watch Monaco next season just to see what Pogba does. So it's a win-win for both of them anyway, and I'm happy for them because they took a chance on him. Not a lot of teams were brave enough to take a chance on him. So what Monaco did, I'm happy for Monaco, and simultaneously I'm happy for Pogba as well, man. I wish nothing but the best for their brother.
Quickly going back to last season, you know, like Ange Postecoglou, yeah. I like that name, by the way. Ange Postecoglou, yeah. He won Tottenham, the first major trophy in God knows how long, yeah. And then they sacked him.
I know.
What are your thoughts on that?
One time I bought a girl flowers and she blocked me. You know? Life is funny like that, bro. Even me, like, I actually thought they were gonna give him at least one more season. Give him at least, let's see how the next season starts. But for them to just sacking him, it just showed they made up their mind before the season even was finished. Whether they won something or not, they made up their mind that, you know what, no matter, regardless of the end result, this dude is cooked. And I think that's what happened. Remember, football, again, it's a business game. It's a result game. They feel like they deserve more. And hopefully, let's wait and see whether they made the right decision. But so far, the way Tottenham's playing in pre-season, It looks like they might have made the right decision. But again, it's sports. It's a cruel business, man.
The England national team, the women have just won. You know, I think is it the Europe? What do you call it?
The Euros.
They've just won basically the Euros back to back, right?
Back to back.
Are we going like? Do you think? Obviously, I don't want to compare the men and the women to a certain degree, but do you feel like to a certain degree, on the other hand, the women national team, they are starting to kind of embarrass the men national team because the women team actually is starting to really do well, but still, obviously we've grown up watching England all of these years, but the men, they haven't yet still won a tournament, and you know they always get close now, but they still don't get over the finishing line. What are your thoughts on that? Do you feel like we should start kind of like saying, come on man, the women are doing better now. You guys, it's about time you start to actually win something because this is ridiculous now. Yeah, what are your thoughts on that?
Absolutely, man. The women going back to back. On top of that, they're actually winning the World Cup finals. And they lost, obviously, to Spain. So they went into 3 different finals in a row. So to me, personally, it's about time for the men to step up as well, man. Because it's only so much they can just sit back and just watch the ladies win. But on top of that, it's like, I watched the ladies finals. It was amazing. I love women's football. Women's football is amazing. But the men, they get so much more resources to them. It's about time for them to do something as well. But again, you never know. Maybe next year might be our year. But as far as it goes, I love watching the women's game. The men's game, obviously, some people might say the men's game is a bit more competitive, which is understandable, you know. But you're right. It's about time for the men to put up or just shut up.
Phil Foden. Obviously, last season he didn't really have the best of seasons.
Yeah.
Now, moving into the new season, do you feel like this season is kind of like a make or break for his football career? Because I feel like, for me personally, I feel like it is, because for his potential and for what, you know, a lot of us thought he was going to, you know, become and produce for Man City and obviously England, he hasn't been able to, you know, to really deliver what we expected him to deliver. What are your thoughts on Phil Foden and this season coming up, new season?
I like Foden. Personally, he's my favourite left-footed player, you know, but this season coming up, Chef, I think he's going to have to perform. You know why? Because the World Cup is coming up. Right now, everybody's actually going to be, no matter who you are, no matter what team you are, nobody's guaranteed the starting because England, they're so loaded talent-wise. Look at the back. You're going to have Kayuki, you're going to have Colwell, you still got Stones, Harry Kane still at the front, you got Oli Watkins. So I don't know, I'm so excited for the World Cup to start. England's got so much talent. Everybody has to fight for this spot. So I think this year is going to be a make or break season for Foden. So I have a good feeling it's going to do good because nobody wants to stay at home, bro. The World Cup's going to be in America. I don't care whatever country you're from. As a kid growing up, if there's any country I always wanted to go to was America. But imagine going in there to do something you love doing. The old eyes are going to be on you. Remember, things are much bigger in America. So I have a feeling Phil's going to do good this year, man. He's got no more excuses. No more excuses. You know? That's what I think anyway.
Liverpool, they are trying to sign Alexandra Isak. Do you think they're being too greedy?
No. Sometimes when you're on top here, remember, everybody else is coming against you. So you can do 2 things. You could either settle or you could continue even getting better. My thing is, if you're already on top here, everybody's coming against you. Yeah, you need to improve yourself as well. So I have a feeling if they do get Isaac, like I said, yeah, to me, they will be the favourite to win the league again. But again, when it comes to football, you never know.
Cole Palmer, like, would you say he's the best Chelsea player at the moment?
Yeah. At the moment, he's that so-called talisman. Eden Hazard. That's why we gave him number 10. Yeah. At the moment, he's that spark that we need. Every team needs a talisman. A few seasons ago, you didn't know who was the so-called match winner, but now you could tell the whole team is around him. So yeah, to me, he's a so-called main man at the moment, Cole Palmer.
Okay.